This is View. This is our demi-permanent coloring system that was launched barely a couple years ago from Davines. Beautiful, beautiful demi-permanent coloring system. Acidic technology, not alkaline. No way you can actually oxidize natural hair. You can only deposit, whether it's bleached, color treated, or natural hair. You can only deposit on top of the hair. The box opens up to a beautiful, beautiful presentation of the swatches, which all pop up and easy to present to your customers. 50, I think we're at 52 shades now, I want to say. I'm not sure exactly, but approximately. All intermixable to create exactly what you want as in the shade. Multiple services can be done. Of course, we can tone any type of bleached base, highlight, or full scalp bleach. Definitely. You can color natural hair as long as you darken. You can color treated hair as long as you go same level of darker, or the bleached hair, which is the perfect scenario because anything really is available to apply on it. So you need to respect, as any demi, you can only work at the same level. The hair is, let's say, level 5. You can only use View level 5, 4, 3, 2. It's useless to go to a level 8 copper. The copper won't show. You will get the nice, beautiful shine and softness of the hair that View provides, but the reflect won't show. So whether it's pre-lightened, whether it's color treated, whether it's natural, always respect the level of the hair. That View should be that level or darker, and you will get beautiful results. So where does a demi-permanent go? Demi-permanent coloring system penetrates the cuticles and it will go to sit on top of the cortex. View will fuse, will polymerize at the surface of the cortex, creating a beautiful retention of 15 to 20 shampoos, but it will not be able to penetrate the cortex. The cortex structure is way too dense for whatever View can do. So penetrates the cuticles, but it will fuse on top of the cortex. So do not worry, you cannot oxidize any type of natural hair color. Impossible, you can only deposit onto the surface of the cortex. So that now the eye from the outside sees View, sees the combination of View and the underlying pigment of the cortex. So if it's pre-lightened hair and you apply View, you now see not the bleached hair, you now see View on top of the bleached hair. So this is the positioning of a demi-permanent. Beyond the cuticles, but does not penetrate the core of the cortex. It's impossible that it does so. So, naturality of the product, we're at Davines, so it's a beautiful 88 to 93% of natural derived ingredients. Biodegradability, 95 to 99% biodegradable, which is amazing for a demi-permanent coloring system. Longevity, 15 to 20 shampoos. So this is the average, the industry average for any demi-permanent. The scent is absolutely divine. Clients think that you're giving them a treatment, which you kind of are because the cosmetic feel on the hair is fantastic and the shine, but it's a sage and honey scent, which is fantastic. The product has an oil gel texture. So we use polyglycerols in the system. It's an emulsifying agent. The polyglycerol, once you shake the two components together, you get a certain texture, which stays stable. So you need polyglycerols to do so. And for Davines, we're able to extract polyglycerols coming from olive oil. So we're encouraging the olive culture, and we're using a natural component to create a product which will have this oil gel texture when it's emulsified, and it feels so soft. It feels wonderful on the hands as you work it. You can understand that it does beautiful things for the hair. So the texture of the hair is fantastic after the service. So what services can you do? Anything that's toning, refreshing lengths and ends, coloring natural hair, anything that you're darkening. Beautiful, beautiful result. We say gray blending, camouflage of grays. Let's say I wanted to darken my gray, tone them down a little bit. I could, using View, I would expect to get 50% of coverage. So if I'm applying a level 5.0, let's say, on white hair, the result would resemble somewhat of a 7.0, maybe as an end result. So about 50% coverage on grays. Mixing ratio, 1 to 1 equal parts, always 10 volume. 10 volume that we have in our Mask Vibrochrome range that came with it. So always equal parts, view, 10 volume, 20 minutes processing time for 15 to 20 minutes longevity and in the hair. So it fades gradually. You will not get any sort of a regrowth line whatsoever. So it is great for a lot of people. So a lot of people that want to darken their hair, they may not necessarily want to go to a permanent system and then get this line in a month. So this applies really, really well to that too. So darkening services are really beautiful with View. It fades ever so slightly, gradually. The person doesn't get a line of regrowth. She comes back in whenever she feels like it, whenever she feels she's due, not because there's a line that's forcing her to do so. So it's good for a lot of clientele for that. All the shades are intermixable. The reflex are exactly the same as we have in Mask Vibrochrome. 0.0 is a natural, 0.1 is an ash, blue, 0.2 is violet, 0.3 is gold, 0.4 is copper, 0.5 is mahogany, 0.6 is red, 0.7 is beige, and 0.8 is green. So they are all available in the system. We have a bottle of gloss. We can use gloss for multiple reasons. Diluting any shade of View that we choose to dilute to get it to work ever so slightly slower. Diluting to create other levels of that shade. If that shade is not available in other levels, like I have at 4.56, I could mix equal parts 456 and gloss. I would create, if it's 1:1, it creates a new shade which is one level lighter, 556. 1:2 becomes 656. So you can use that with any shade and create whatever is not in the box. You can make them up yourself. You can use gloss on its own also for a magnificent shine treatment. Someone who may not want color, but they have matte, coarse, dull hair, you can definitely revive, give it a lot of shine and softness using gloss with 10 volume. 20 minutes processing time, the hair will be super soft and super shiny for weeks to come. So this is another great option with this system. 4 shades that are called creative shades are available. Steel and quartz. So steel is a really like stainless steel color. Quartz, a very, 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 very soft baby pink. We have amethyst, which is a deeper violet, and charcoal, which is a darker gray. So these 4 shades are designed to be applied on pre-lightened hair. It is pretty much useless to apply it on color-treated or natural hair, even more so. So colored bleached out hair or pre-lightened hair, level 10 is the ideal underlying pigment for steel and quartz, whereas level 8 underlying pigment, which is a light orange, is the ideal underlying pigment for charcoal and amethyst. And it will provide you that depth of richness of color that you have here. If I were to apply these on level 10, let's say underlying pigment, it would be beautiful, just be lighter than what you see here. So if you're expecting that depth, that richness of pigment, level 8 underlying pigment is ideal. So these 4, pre-lightened hair, or to intensify another shade. You want to be creative, and what we do a lot, 922 for those beautiful ashy blondes. You want to neutralize yellow, and you could add quartz to make it even more pearly. It would be beautiful. You could add steel to make it even cooler, also beautiful. So be creative, add those to any other shade that you're intending to apply on pre-lightened hair, and it will intensify in that sense. So View, beautiful range, demi-permanent color, acidic color, will not change natural hair color except darken it, and will wash out completely around 15 to 20 shampoos later. Thank you.